Hey guys, hey, we are back in the United States of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and on Factory Farm. Hey, we're almost done with this Planters peanuts. I have a few more touches to do, and then I'm going to start adding the honey factory, so we can use the honey back here, because that's one of the products needed for the honey roasted peanuts. So right here, as you'll see, you need honey right here, but we don't have any way to get honey on the map yet. So we're gonna have to figure out where it's gonna go, where it would best go. Excuse me. And I don't know yet, but my first thought is like right here or right here. No, I don't really want to put it there right here because, well, I may, but it's a pretty small factory, so it's not going to take up a lot of room, and that's the beauty of the honey factory. I was even thinking about maybe adding it out here, you know, just kind of extend this right here, like remove those two trees and just kind of put it right there. But still not sure how I want to do it. I'm gonna hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Man, welcome, man, welcome. To let you guys know, I was in the process today of adding peanuts as a fruit type. I was about 25% into it, and I just got to thinking. I sat back in my chair and I thought, you know what, peanuts, like onions, there's 3 factories that take onions, several factories that take wheat, several factories that take different products. But with peanuts, the only factory on Factory Farm that would have took peanuts is this factory right here. That's it. The rest of the time you would have had to have gone out here to this grain elevator, and this is where you would have been able to sell the peanuts here at this grain elevator, or way out here on the other side of the map. I've got another grain elevator where you could sell the peanuts, which would have been here at the Woodall Grain Company, and also over here by Marlboro. There's another grain elevator. I've got 3 of them on the map, and you could have sold it here, and that's about it. But this is Factory Farm, guys. You don't grow crop to go take it to the grain elevator. I removed like I think he had 8 grain elevators on this map, and I removed them all because I don't want to grow crop just to take that crop out here and sell it. And there's some stuff that you're gonna have to do that. Like I didn't do anything with the what's those other, like millet. I think yeah, you can use millet at the bird seed, but there's some fruit types on here that Maverick put on here that you can't use at a factory. But I don't want to add a fruit type unless it's something that you're going to be able to use at the factory. Even tobacco. Tobacco, you can use that at 2 different factories. And I added tobacco as a fruit type to the map. So after a long delay and a lot of thinking, and I even got with Jeff on this because Jeff is the one that wanted the peanut factory, Jeff Cave, and I got with him and I told him my thoughts on it, and it doesn't make much sense to go through all that problem of adding the peanuts, which is not a big deal, guys. I will go through the problem. I'll go through the task of adding the fruit type. I know I've said on here, you know, it's hard, and I'm not looking forward to doing it, and all that's true. But once it's done, it's done. So I'm not using that as an excuse because I was adding peanuts. But me as a player, I would not go in and plant peanuts and seed it and then fertilize it and then harvest it and wait, because I use seasons. And I don't want to go through all that just to get some peanut butter, just to drop it off at one factory and that's it. So, because not only would I have had to have done that, I would have also had to have found some place to store it, and it would have been out here. I would have stored it over here at these places right here I would have added one for the peanuts, and then I would have added a storage unit over here, because you don't put peanuts in the silo, they would have went here. So I'd have had to done that. And again, it is a big job, but that's okay. But this is what I've ended up doing. I've ended up, let me take you over here, your peanuts, and it's already done. I've already completed it. But here is your peanuts, right here. So when you come over here, and if I'd have had 2 or 3 factories that took peanuts, I would have just kept going. I was about 25% into it. I wouldn't have went live today. I'd have kept on with Shy Wizard's video and went back through and kept adding the peanuts to the map as a fruit type that you plant. Because when I get done with that, I got to add it to the cedars also. And again, that's no big deal. I've done it with tobacco. I would have done it with peanuts. It just doesn't make much sense to add it like that just for one factory. If this was a regular map, okay, you know, add peanuts and let you sell it at the grain elevators. But this is not a regular map. This is factory farm. You use the crop at the factories, and that's what I want to stick with. So here, once you add water, seed, and compost, you're also going to get, beside all these other products, that's how you're going to produce your peanuts. And I've added the peanuts to all the stores. I've added it to Walmart. I've also added it already to the multiple greenhouse. So here's the pallets that you'll use. Now what I haven't done is added these to the pallet, or to the trailers, the product trailer and the BD trailer, which is what we're fixing to do. So to make sure when you load it on the trailer, you'll actually see it. So let me see what everybody's saying. Hey Jeff, how about way down in the south right hand corner of the bottom of the map? How about down south? Okay, so let me go down south, right hand corner. So if I'm facing this way, you're talking about over here. Right here, Jeff? That's a long-ass way to drive for some honey. Way down in the corner by field 11, right down in the corner of the honey would be cool, way down there. Talking about the honey factory. Yeah. Now see, with it being right here at the edge of the map, here's some negative stuff with this, Jeff. With it being there, it's kind of like the Jack Daniels factory. When you pull up the escape menu in-game, you have to zoom in on that map, and I use my wheel on my mouse to zoom in. But you'd have to zoom in on that map and then hold and drag over to be able to jump to this location, or to even see it. It's possible I could put it there, but I don't know. I kind of wanted it to where people could see it, but that's a good place for it. It really is. Hell, that'd have been a good place for the airport too. Of course, I guess I got it in the same spot, just further down. I got it at the north end instead of the south end. What's your reasoning for wanting it there? Do you have a specific reason, or just, hey, that's an idea? Yeah, because that's a long way down here. Wow. What I'd do is I'd surround it with these trees here, because you can't, you could cut those down with a handsaw, but why would you? I don't know. Let's see. No, you're right, they don't go together, that's true. I'm just looking for, guys, I'm so sorry. My mind's running about 0.89 miles an hour at the moment. I'm thinking of where to put this this honey factory. I haven't thought that far in advance. But Jeff is right. It really, to be realistic, it needs to go off somewhere away from everybody. But because you're going to use it here too. I'm going to change this out here at Kellogg's. We're going to make one of these Honey Nut Cheerios. This one right here, the Frosted Mini Wheats. But let me look. Yeah, see, I don't want to block that door. That's about the only place there. I don't want more than 2 products here, so I'd have to, I would just replace this with Honey Nut Cheerios, the Mini Wheats, and, just thinking, guys, on how I want to do this, if I want to do it at all. Again, I'm just thinking, can I remove that door? You know, I'm going to see if I can remove this green door. If I can, I'll use it like I do the sugar. No, I can't. It's yeah, I don't think I can remove it. See, warehouse. You can duplicate one of those buildings, that the sugar and the other one. So we got sugar and pallets here, like the sugar one, and have him. Who's him? Who's him, Jeff? Have him come out of there like they're looking and keeping them as a 3. I don't know what that means. Have him come out there as 3 products. No, sir, I already know where I'm going to put the Honey Nut Cheerios, right here where the Frosted Mini Wheats are. See, what I'm not going to do is say, hey, you can add these 2 products and those 2 products and get 3 products. I've already got this Kellogg's as 2 products, and that's it. So I'm either going to leave it like this, or I'm going to swap out the Mini Wheats with Honey Nut Cheerios, and then I was thinking about removing the coal and putting the honey. But I don't know how I want to do that yet. But anyway, let's stay with this one at a time first. Let's okay, I'm going to bring up the I need to add the what is it? Peanut. Sorry, the peanut pallets to the trailers. So let me do that. I'm going to bring up the BD trailer first. And switch trailers. It's hard to understand when you're talking and you're typing stuff. It's hard for me to just what you're saying. That's an idea that we got to get the honey in. I was just brainstorming, that's all. Okay, but I still don't understand what you were saying about him and 3 products. Have him come out of there like they're looking for what? Looking and keeping them as 3 products. I don't understand that. Here, let Jeff move over and let Kelly type. Please. Holy shit. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. With this, all I have to do... Oh shit, I didn't remove that earlier. So let me remove that. I've already got the peanut oil on both trailers. I've got the... I finished up all the trailers. I've got all the products on both the trailers. But what I want to do is go down here to field types and go down to... Nope, I want to just go to onions, because I'm just going to transfer onions over to peanuts. I was thinking that way you could keep the frosted flakes and the mini wheats and just add... No, I'm not going to add another product to the factory, because now you're talking about just because I add honey you're going to make more money, because there's 3 products instead of just 2 at Kellogg's. So that's again, that I don't want to add. Kellogg's comes with 2 products, and I'm only keeping it at 2 products, because now just instead of adding coal you're going to add honey and you're going to get an extra product. That doesn't make much sense. And I know most people don't think about this, but that's how my mind's working that way, because I'm in Giant's Editor and I've put these products in here. So I'm going to change onions to peanuts, or peanut. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to make this visible. Oh wait, you can't see what I'm doing. Let me change screens. Window capture, and let me go to... Nope. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so let me make this visible so you can see what I'm working with. And this is the peanuts, or excuse me, the onions. And I think all I have to do, and I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do, is go to Materials Editing. Nope, wrong one. Go to Melon. Again, I was just brainstorming, and that's all I was... Okay. Oh, okay. That's why sometimes it doesn't make much sense, because Siri does not know how to spell. Okay. So we've only got 2 people watching? Really? Holy hell. Okay. So, let me look at materials. See, I'm worried about materials editing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because sometimes when you change out something, it changes everything. Okay, so let me go here. I don't really have to change that. That's the palette, I believe. No, it's not. Okay. What's this? What's that going to look like? Okay, I can keep all that. So let me go here, and I've already got this up and running. BD textures. Here's a peanut palette. And those are changed. But here's what I want to do. See, they're all changed now to peanuts. But those aren't changed yet. So let me do the fill type real quick. Blank top. And I got to make sure it didn't change all the other ones too. Okay, so there's the blank top. And let's go Yeah, I think that's where I put it. Yep, peanuts right here. Okay, so now we got peanuts. But here's what I want to do. I want to go close this out and that out and go to peanuts, and I'm going to make that invisible. And then I want to go to something like raspberry and make sure we didn't change raspberry to peanuts. Okay, we didn't. What about strawberry? I want everything in the multiple greenhouse. Lettuce. Did we change lettuce? Nope. Red cabbage. That's still good. Tomatoes. Oh, okay, Jeff. Alright, buddy. Thank you, man. Okay, and there, what about mushrooms? I'm looking for mushrooms. I think mushrooms something that I had to add, and I think it's towards the bottom, but I'm not sure. See, rabbits. Nope. What I did with mushrooms is I took the melons and I changed it out. So there's mushrooms. Okay. I just want to check, make sure everything is okay. Good. So now I can go back to peanuts. Let me look at mustard, make sure mustard didn't change. Because sometimes when you use that material, did that change to peanuts? Nope, that's still mustard. Okay, good. Excellent. So there's peanuts, and I'm going to take this peanut, and I'm going to, let me open up the, okay, see, I did some changing on here, I think. Yeah, I did. Let me change the camera view so you guys can see where I am. And I've already added the peanut to this, but I didn't add it to the fruit type. I added it to, I did add it to the logistics center because I'm going to take the onions off the logistics center and add peanuts. So that way, I mean, we don't have onions in pallet form anymore. You have to grow onions in the field, and there's 3 factories that take onions. But I did add, I didn't add it to McDonald's because they don't need peanuts at McDonald's. And I took onions off of McDonald's. And let's see, KFC, I took onions off KFC. I took onions off of Buffalo Grill because you were able to sell onions there. And that's no more. But Walmart, I took the, oh, onions are at the top, I think. This way I don't have to look for it. I can just go right to it. There it is. Peanuts is there. Peanut butter, peanut oil. Kroger's, you can sell the peanuts in the pallet form. Peanuts there. At Bilo. Also at Publix. Not at Applebee's. Not at the truck stop. And that's it. That's where you can sell your peanuts. If you just want to sell just the peanuts. Or you can store them in the logistics center. So let me save this. It's already saved. The mod desk, I've added peanuts here as part of the multiple greenhouse. Okay, so we've got, see, what was I doing with these? Okay, now I've got to go to the, I got to bring up the trailer, the BD trailer, basically the mod desk for the BD trailer, and add that to the trailer. And how I do that is, it's real simple now. I just go onions, go down to the onions, because now onions is not in a pallet form anymore. So I can just grab the peanuts. Let me find them again. I had them. Go to just grab the peanuts there. Go back to this and change the onions to peanuts. The same amount of pallets, everything. I've already changed out the way they look. I can save that, and that part is done. Then I go to, let me change my my screen, and I'm going to save this. Oh no, wait, why is mustard? Okay, because I turned on mustard as a visibility, so I'm going to turn that off and turn back on peanuts. What is Felix Septic? So when you take the peanuts to the factory, Felix Septic as a... Oh yes, thank you. I've got to change, when you take the peanuts over to the Platter's peanuts and drop them off, I got to change that to accept the pallet instead of it being a grain. So that's definitely... thank you so much, man. I forgot all about that part. Of course, when I went to test, it would have reminded me. But I sure appreciate it. Get some coffee. Okay. So I'm going to turn back on visibility for peanuts. All that looks good. And I'm going to save. Now I'm going to bring up the product trailer. The white product trailer. Now I've already brought the white product trailer up. I've already removed the sides, everything, because I've been working in the product trailer today, adding the peanut butter, the honey roasted peanuts, and the peanut oil along with the honey. So, but now I need to add the peanuts. So the way I do that is, let me bring this up. And I'll switch views once it's loaded, so you can see what I'm doing. Because I can get out of this product trailer. Let me kill that part. It's already saved. And let's see if it's gonna bring up the product trailer once I close that out. Well, I can just go over here and look. Yeah, it will. Okay. So this is what I work with when I work with the, I take everything off the trailer because I want to see what I'm doing. So let me go to product trailer, and then I just go down to fill types or fill plane, and I'm looking for onions. Right there's onions. And let's make those visible. Now what I have to do is something I haven't done, is because the product trailer is outside the map, it is actually a mod. So I've got to go and get the textures for this and put it in the right folder. I'm just going to copy the textures from the BD trailer and copy them over to the product trailer. I think that's where I put them. I'm not sure. I can't remember now because I just put them there so quickly. I know the fill plane is the peanuts for the fill plane is there. So let me grab that and go to product trailer. I'm in the background, guys, working with the product trailer files. So let me add that to the fill planes. Okay, now let's go back to the BD. And I think, where did I put that at? Did I put it under textures? I might have. Let me see. Yep, I did. So I think I'm working with number 2, I think. I don't need 1. Okay, so let me get that and put this over in the product trailer for textures. I'm going to make sure I haven't already put it in there. I haven't. Okay. Alright. So that should do it. Now let me go back over to the... Now I'm back with you guys. So let me... There's the onions. Hey Sharky, how you doing, buddy? Hey Tom, how you made it? You got your head out of your own computer and you made it. Welcome, man. And I don't see there's Sharky, the great white. Now Sharky's been helping me a lot. He made a harvester, a peanut harvester, and I'm so sorry we're not going to be able to use it. Of course, that doesn't mean when I convert this map over to FS19, there might be some other factories I can bring in that uses peanuts, and I'll add peanuts to the fruit type, no problem. But when I do that, I'm going to remove them from the multiple greenhouse. Now, see, I shouldn't have. I should have never, ever, ever added onions to the multiple greenhouse. And had I known I'm going to release this map at that time, and it wasn't just for me and my son to play, I would have never added the onions to the greenhouse, because you're able to grow onions. So I didn't even think about that when I released the map until later on. I'm thinking, oh hell, you got onions you can plant, and you got onions at the greenhouse. I mean, so there's no reason to double up like that. I just wanted onions just for me and my son. We could get the pallets from the multiple greenhouse, and I don't have to plant onions. I was trying to a shortcut there for the Campbell's factory, because at the time the Campbell's factory was the only place, the only factory I was going to be using onions at. But then I ended up putting in the once I had such rave reviews about Factory Farm, I put in the Domino's factory and all this stuff. Now you can use it there, and there's a couple of other places you can use it on the map. Don't go. Doing good, Pat. Thanks. How's you? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Pat sent them to you. I sent what, Jeff? Man, don't be adding my name into nothing. I didn't do nothing. Hey, Sharky, I played innocent of all charges, man. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. No, I couldn't send them, so I went on Eric's. Oh, excellent, excellent. Because what he's done to those trailers are just freaking awesome. And I would like to have every one of them on the map. But here's what we got to do. Here's where he screwed up. And he did it, you know, he didn't know he was screwing up. I'm not talking bad about him at all. I mean, I think his work is just awesome. But I wish he would have just duplicated the product trailer. And once you did that, all the products in that trailer that I've added, like this right here, would have been in there. And all he had to do is change out just the outside of the trailer. And every trailer would have had the products that's on Factory Farm in each trailer. But I don't know how he did it, and he may have duplicated. I don't know. I guess if you, well, no, it's a mod, so if he duplicated it, it would have duplicated all these textures. But anyway, so let's hold on just a minute, guys. Miss Pat? Do you guys need any life insurance? I don't. I got enough. That's what that was about. Okay. So, I'm going to do the same thing here that I did with the BD trailer. And that's... Let me see what this link is to. Oh, that's to Eric's site. It says the page is not available. I just clicked on it, Sharky, and it took me to a page not found. So, okay. So let's bring up material editing. Since I'm totally getting rid of onions, I can just use my, I'm in my folders now, going in to switch out the material editing. And that was peanuts. Yeah, I think it was number 3. Oh shit, wrong one. I needed, I don't know why I was putting the ground sign there. I was just in there. I thought I put it here. Oh, no. It's in the BD. What am I thinking? Okay, so pallets. Or peanuts, not pallets. Peanut palette 2 right there. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to change out the top to show peanuts instead of onions. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, let me try this link. There you go, Sharky. Okay. Is it this first post with many thanks for... Oh, yeah. Excellent, man. Excellent. Okay, I want to get those. I'm gonna get those right now while I'm talking. Hold on just a minute, guys. So I'm just gonna download them. Download anyway. Screw you, Google Drive. Okay. So now I need to, let's make sure this is the top, and it is. And that's going to be under my fill planes. Oh, wait. Hold on. See, I'm talking, not paying attention. Okay. Did I transfer those over to the product trailer? Let's make sure. Okay, it's not there. Okay, I got the fill planes in there, and I think that's all I did. I don't think I moved anything else like I should have. I'm in my files, guys. Okay, there it is. Oh, shit. Okay. So I can go here. Nope. Well, I'm here. Let me go ahead and do that. Product trailer, pallets for trailer, fill planes, and I'm going to get the peanuts. So that's that. And then I need to go back up here. Okay, I got them. I got the trailers, guys. Okay, so there's this. Oh shit, I did not. I don't think I got the... Well, let me see. Yeah, I pulled them in the wrong spot. Okay, so there's that. I want to make sure I've got this in the BD, and I do. Okay, good. And this is called Tree Sapling Spectacular. So let's go down. Okay, good. Okay, so that's all I needed to do. Because see, you can't trade out textures from this trailer from a file that's inside the factory farm file, because this is a mod all by itself. You got to keep the textures within that mod. And what I had done is I changed out the peanuts with a texture that's inside the factory farm map instead of the product trailer file. So I had to go back, and I got to make sure that this let's see, it's palettes for trailer textures. Okay, good. So that's good, and I'm going to save. But first, before I save, I want to make sure. Let me change this out to peanuts. Oh. I hate typing. I mean, I don't mind typing. I just don't like typing when it comes to factory farm in GE, because when I was doing the Texaco even, there was a space in front of the first letter. I don't know how it got there. Obviously, I put it there, and nothing would show up because there's a space, and then it says fuel. So it screwed me up for a couple of days before I found out, oh, there's a space there. Because you look at it, and it looks fine. I mean, you look at this over here at the scene graph, and you put a space there, you can't see that space. I accidentally just looked at it. It's like, I wonder if that, and I just hit backspace, and that fixed all my problems that I'd had for 2 solid days. So after that, I said, never again will I type, and I just typed. I shouldn't have. Here, let me just make double sure that I spelled that right, and that's fine. And okay, peanut. Go back over here. I just want to do it right. Okay. So get rid of the and now we've got the peanuts on here. Now I can't really test this factory. Yeah, thank you so much, Sharky. And Sharky, I really appreciate you getting with Eric, because he's been working hard on these trailers. And for somebody to go in, because I would have helped him, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't know anything about modding a piece of equipment. Of course, I'm sure it's got to be similar to the stuff I'm doing right here. But now, if he needs me to add products to the trailers, I know how to do that. That wouldn't be hard at all. Of course, what I would do, I wouldn't add the products. I would just take his, I would duplicate my product trailer like 6 times, and then just have his textures in a separate file, and just material edit and change out his textures. That would be a lot quicker than adding products, each of these products. So, okay, so let me make sure this is saved. And Happy New Year's, guys. January the 2nd. Wow. It's going to be an awesome year. As long as we're all still kicking, we're good. Okay, so this is good. So I can get out of here. Now for the fun. And this is fun. Let me bring up the... okay. Guys, does anybody remember what map? Wasn't it the... PV version 3 that had the honey on it? I think so. Yeah. I could have swore it was. I'm fixing to find out. Let's see, I'm going to bring up that map, because I'm going to grab those factories. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, it's launching now. Good deal. I thought it was. Now here's what I'm thinking about doing with this honey. There's a building, he's got like 4 and 4, but one of the buildings produces the hives, and then you take the hives over to the smaller building and it produces the honey. I'm not going to have 4 buildings, but I'm thinking about doing 2 and 2. 2 of the bigger buildings that you put the board pallets in there, and then 2 of the hive factories where you drop off the hives and it makes the honey. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just duplicate those factories and just have 2 and 2. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. Yes, the slow bee placeable. Well, yeah, it would work, but I already know where it is, Billy, and it's easier for me because when you get a placeable, you've got a whole bunch of files you don't need, and he's already eliminated most of those files, I'm sure. But I'm going to take it into GE and do what I need to do first anyway, so it's easier just to pull it from his map because he doesn't have the pictures for the store and all that stuff. So hopefully he doesn't. Okay, so here we go. And I know it was right behind me here at the BGA. Let me speed up a little bit. Oh, let me change camera views. Shit. Window capture. I thought I got rid of that. I did get rid of that, didn't I? I thought I closed out all my the BD trailer and all that stuff. I did. Okay. So you guys are with me. Okay, there's that. Okay. So let me just look over here for the honey. I think it was Slow Bee or something that it was called. There it is. Okay, when that lights up, I'll be able to go over there and get it. See, I was close, guys. I wasn't that far off. Here, let me speed up a lot more than that. I want to look at the user attributes too, because on the platters, see, I usually do the user attributes in the very beginning, and I didn't do that with platters, and I was having so many problems trying to figure out why it's not showing up. You see all these right here, slow, saved ID, all that. I don't need any of that. Well, at least here he has. Well, I can keep a lot of this. Yeah. Okay, he did that right. Oh, I didn't get the Platters Factory from his map. I got it from that other map. Which one did I get it from? Hell, I forgot which map I got the Platters Factory at now. Was it Missouri River's Bottom that we got that from? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to grab this. And I'm going to get all with files. and I'm going to put it on my desktop. See, export. Let me get all this stuff going. I don't want any of this in there. Okay. So I'm going to save it to my desktop in a file. Nope. And then we're going to bring it up in okay, so I'm going to bring this in Giants Editor. Let me change my view real quick. I want to look and see if there's anything I don't need, like that B thing right there. I don't know. I might keep that. It's already there. No, because on this, I'm going to use those shelves that Jeff was talking about the other day and have the beehives load to the shelves to the right or left of this. So, but is this, isn't this where you drop off your hives? It says bees. I don't get it. Let me go, I gotta look at this. I'm not understanding what that's gonna be then. Okay, you drop off the planks, and it's not bees, it's hives that you're gonna pick up, isn't it? And then you drop off the bees there and you pick up the honey there. Okay, so these are going to be the hives, right? Am I right on that? Okay, so let me go back over. So let me get rid of that that label. Okay, and let me go here. I don't need the work area. I don't need that. Player index is going to be 012. 012. Okay. Product per hour is only 100. Okay, well. Work animation is 4. Let me see what he's got in this work animation. Saw emitter, smoke. Okay, good. Animation. Yep, that's good. Oh, he's even got the shaders. Okay. Sound. Any sound? What's the sound? Okay. So we've got, so work animation is 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? Why would he have that there? Stock. Water tank. No. It don't belong there. I'm going to move this up. So now it's 0, 1, 2, 3. So work animation is now going to be 3. Input is 0, correct. Fabric script, correct. Output is 1, 0, 1. And I don't need that. See, so I've got player index. 0, 1, 2, correct. Products per hour, work index is 3. Input is 0. And output is 1. Okay, good. So I'm going to save that so far. And I'm just going to go, like clear areas. I don't need that because it's not a placeable. Clear areas, it means when you place it down as a placeable, it's going to flatten the grass. And I don't need that because I'm going to place it myself. Dean, how you doing, buddy? Okay, water tanks. Well, where's the water tank? Oh, it's a trigger. Okay, good. So you need water on this thing too? I don't see a trigger though. It says water tank trigger. Is there a trigger? I don't see one. Guys, do you know, hey Mike, where are you? You just finished. Guys, does this thing take water also? Because it looks like there's a water tank here, but I don't see a trigger for it. Let me see, input. No, the only input is the planks. That's way too high. Let's bring that down to like a 4. Output. Okay, there's factory 1, okay. Okay, so it has ground to it. I don't know if I want that or not. Let me look. Let's see what that looks like. Because all this is going to go underneath anyway. I'm going to leave it for now, but when I place it I may get rid of that ground. Structure, that's good. Tipper block, what's that? Okay. Clear areas again, get rid of that. I like those signs. Of course, I think I'd rather have these signs like, why is that so big? The player trigger. Is there a, there's not a monitor here? No, I don't see a monitor. That's why it's got it so big, so when you step up to it, you look at this. Nope. I just want that one. Okay, there's the pole. Okay, so that's good. No parking, where's that at? Is it in English? Okay. Loading zone, like it. Oh, there's another loading zone. Oh, okay. Huh. There's a saw. Now what's this for? No reason at all to have that. Fillable. Okay. What is that? There's no attributes to it. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we need that. House. Lights. Oh, it's got lights to it and everything. Good deal. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to save it and grab this, and let's see, now we can export all with files. And I'm going to go to my import folder, and I'm going to make another folder that says, let's see, properties, or I'm sorry, new folder. And this makes, what does this make? The hives? This makes hives, yeah. Bee hives. Okay, good. Open that. No. See, now I can get out of here. Now for the fun. So what I do, guys, is this. And I didn't do this with platters, but this is the way I started. I didn't do this from the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. But once I realized what I was doing, when I put in a factory, this is what I do. I go to the factory, and that's what I'm doing in the background. And I'm going to get all the, see, beehives. Now see, he's got models, palettes, PV, 17, and textures. And see, I need all the textures in one folder. So I need textures, and then I need a folder for shaders. And then I need a folder for, see, what's my other folders? Let me go look. And then I need see, I spell that right? S-H, yep. And then I need another folder that's for shared. And I don't think that's it. I'm missing one. See, shaders, shared, textures, and there's something else, and I don't remember what it was now. Let's see. See, shared, textures, shared, shaders, and that's it, I believe. Okay, so now I can go. I'm in the background here. I don't know if you guys can see if I even switched over. I don't know if it'll let me show you my folders or not, but this is real quick. So let's go to Maps, Imports, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the textures and put that in one folder. All the shaders, which is the XML files, put those in one folder, and anything that's shared, like let's see. Let me go here to, say, Cigar Factory, Exports, no. I forgot what went in the shared folder. That's that. Data. Oh yeah, that's my dirt normal and all that stuff. So that's what I do the shared for. just to have the dirt normal and the mist normal off by itself. So I'm going to go in here and get all the textures. I know this is the boring part, but it's got to be done to stay organized. So I go to Models, Slow B, Shaders. Now here's all the shaders. So I'm going to put those in the shader envelope, or folder envelope. Shared. There's a Corona. So let me go back and put the shared. Sounds. Ooh, Lumberyard. And see, I'll put the sounds in my sounds folder instead of having it inside the actual folder. So I go to Maps and go down to Sounds, and I'm going to add this sound to my sounds folder. Oh, I already have it. So let me just say replace, just to make sure I got the right one. Let's go back. And here's all the textures. Why would you have that there? I'm just highlighting all these textures, guys. Copy them. Beehives. And go to textures. And stick them all in there. Why does that have a gold crest to it? I don't see that in there, Bill. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's the beehive. This is all the stuff that came over, but I don't see that texture. Okay, so I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of, wait, no, I can't get rid of that yet. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I'm just working in the background with these files. So I got all the shared, or the shaders. I got the shared, yep. I got the sound, which I do not need. I can get rid of the sound file. Textures, I got them all in one folder. Okay, so now I can go back, and now let's go to palettes. I've already got palette diffuse and palette normal. Let's see, here's some more textures. I'm going to bring them over to the texture folder. And I can get rid of that folder. See, there was a folder in a folder in a folder that only had one texture in it. That's just crazy. Okay, there's my shared textures. Wait, why is Goldcrest still here? Okay, so I've already got that. B-tone. So I can get rid of the Goldcrest. Okay. So let me see if I can get rid of models here. Shared, I got them. Shared, I got that. Textures. Okay, so this is beehive and textures, so I got to get all of these and put them in the textures folder. Oh, shit. Skip these files. I don't want to replace anything. Okay. So now I can get rid of the models folder. What's palettes? I can get, well, I don't want to get rid of the palettes yet until I switch over the palettes. So that's it. Now, here's what I got to do. I'm going to open up the i3D to this. Let me switch cameras now. Oh, you're there. Okay, good. So see, now it's no longer in this folder. You see this folder here? You had to open that folder, then the textures folder to get to that. Well, I've got them all in the same, so I can get rid of this part right here. Because I know, and this is an XML file, it's in the shaders, so I know I can get rid of these right here. So here's what I'll do. I'll copy that, put it there, go up here, and now I can get, let's see, replace with, 0, and replace. So it's going to go to shaders, building shaders. It's going to go to shaders emission, shaders, shaders, shaders. Okay, now I don't think this, see this diffuse DDS, that's going to be in the texture folder, I believe. So let me go look. So I can get rid of one of these folders that I got open. But I think the, what is it, Cornell White? Cornell White. I got Cornell Red. Where's that at? Shared. No, I may have put that in the shared folder. Yep, right there. Okay, so it is in the shared. So I can get rid of that. What I'm doing is I'm telling it, look, I moved everything, and I got to tell the files where I moved it to. So let's see. Default cube. Let's see if that's, yep, that's it. So I can replace that, and it'll just go to share default sound lumber. Now, here's where it gets tricky, because you remember the sound, the lumberyard, I put in maps. So I go back over here to my, and this is just the stuff I do to keep me organized, because it doesn't take that long. And then when I need a texture, I don't have to look in 9 different folders to find it. I know right where it is. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Let me go to my, grab that. I'm in the background real quick. I got to get this this path that I need, and it's going to be, I don't know if it's maps. I think it's, let's see, what does it say? Okay, so they're going to go models. There is no maps here, so think it's just going to be sounds. No, I think it's like this. It's going to go / maps, then sounds. Map sounds lumberyard wave, because I'm telling it to go out of this file into maps. Yeah, that's it. And then let's keep going. Textures, board stack, and I'm just going to double check myself here on that board stack. So I'm going to go to back to the file, maps, import, beehive, and then I'm going to go to textures, make sure I've got a board stack. I do. Okay. So then we're just going to replace, detail, yep, replace. Now we're in detailed diffuse, so we're going to replace. All these textures can be replaced, and I'm not going to do replace all because I want to look at them. I'm looking at them as I go down and see here's a problem, because there is no Goldcrest Valley anymore. So what I have to do is I've got to grab this. I took away that Goldcrest Valley, and I'm going to replace it with textures and then the name of the texture. So go up here, go down, and I should be able to replace it. Textures, barrels, diffuse. That's right. Because I don't have any more. I got rid of that Goldcrest folder. And I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to check myself. Okay, extension cord. So I'm just going to go look at my texture and see if I have one that says extension cord. And is that normal? That's a specular. And yep, I got it. Okay, so we're on the right track. Okay, now here we go again with gas canister. So I'm going to look for gas canister. Gas canister diffuse. I got it. So gas canister diffuse is just in textures still. So I'm going to get rid of this. And it's not in models and all that. See all the folders that we didn't need? So it's going to be like that. So, oh, I've already got it. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing. So I'm going to look and grab this, copy, paste, go up here, go down, and replace. So it should be textures. That's it. And I can go all the way down these Goldcrest. Because I put everything in a textures folder, so I don't have to worry now when I look for it if it's in 9 different other folders. And see, we're almost done. See, wheelbarrow. I don't remember seeing a wheelbarrow. Let me make sure I got that wheelbarrow. How's that spelled? B-A, okay. Wheelbarrow, spectacular, normal, and diffuse. Yep, I got it. Okay. Okay, so now we're down to another one. Let's see, wife let me use hers yesterday. Oh, you guys are talking about something else. Okay. So then I'm in, any time it says DDS, I know that's a texture. So if it says DDS, I know it's going to be under textures. If it says XML, I know that's going to be under my shaders. Now there's a couple that's at the top of textures that goes under shared, like your dirt diffuse, your mist diffuse, all that. You want to keep that in a separate folder because those do not show up in the i3D folder. So you keep those separated. So I'm going to look here and say, okay, I'm going to look for this right here. I'm going to paste, go up one, go down. Now it should say textures or textures. Okay, textures. And see, all I'm doing is glancing at the right to make sure it's a DDS folder or file, and I'm looking to the left to make sure what I want is highlighted. And I could replace all, but what if it's going to replace something way down here that's not in this list, but it's something that I'm really going to need? Oh, wait. This Windows, where'd that go? Yeah, the window diffuse. I think that's in the shared folder. So let me look. Okay, that's not there. It's not in my shaders, I know. Okay, so it is in the okay, so now we got palette and palette diffuse. So now I need to tell it I've already got a palette diffuse and I don't want to use their palette diffuse. It's identical. So I'm going to go over here and get my palette diffuse path and use that because I know that's in my BD folder. And go, no, that's wood palette. Where's my palette diffuse? Okay, so I got palette diffuse, spectacular, and normal. Okay, good. So I'm going to use this. I think that's what that is. No, you know what? I'll fix that when I do my duplicate files. You see this right here. Get rid of that. Textures. And I am done. So now when I bring this in, it's going to tell my i3D file that this is where all the files are. So I don't have to deal with all those folders like I'm having to do. Now I'm a little worried about this one right here. I don't know if I did that right. Back up and go to Map, Sounds. I'm not sure if I did that right. But that's okay. I'll see it in the map, in the i3D. So let me get out of here, and I can get out of this one. This one. Well, I'm going to use this later, so I'm going to keep that open. Okay, so let me go over here and switch camera views. Factory Farm, there. Okay. So now I know I can bring this placeable in here. I'm just waiting for, but now we got to figure out where we're going to put it. I don't really want to put it way at that other corner. I do like the idea of it being away from everything though. But I can do that without, because man, Jeff, that's a long ass drive just to go get some honey. I mean, that's going to detour people from even, and then when you get the honey, then you got to drive it all the way back across this map. And I don't mind, but let's make it a little convenient if we can. See, I'm going to put hopefully put the peanut washer there. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that or not. But you know what? I could take these. Okay, which way is this going? See, that's square. No, that's going to be in the way. So that's out of the question. I'm not going to put it over there and let it be in the way of something. And then if I did that, I'd have to bring the road all the way back there. So that's not a good idea at all. This is kind of out of the way. See, the road's already here. Nah. I'm just thinking, guys. Let me think. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute, guys. Yeah, we're on the right. Okay. Sorry guys, real life is happening in the background for me. God, it's still a long ass way. With a base harvester? I bet he was cussing. Hold on just a minute, guys. Are you bringing in all 3 parts of this? 3 parts? What do you mean 3 parts? I only seen 2 parts. What's the 3rd part? 3rd part? Hold on. Oh yeah, wait. Isn't that the milk? Oh, wait a minute. There's still only 2 parts on his map. Yeah, there's not 3 parts. Unless I'm missing something. Let's see. It's got this the slow B. Okay. Lay down. No, I don't see a 3rd. Oh, the honey milk? No, I'm not bringing in the honey milk. I don't even see it on his map. Not saying it's not there, I just don't see it. Okay, so let me go back over to where you guys are. I'm thinking about, my original idea was to remove that and put the honey stuff right there. Of course, I would have to remove 1 row of trees on the right hand side there for it to fit. Might even have to remove 2. Of course, I'd really like to put trees around it that nobody can cut down unless they got a chainsaw. Yeah, let me fix my ashtray. Okay. Man, I don't know. Let's see. I'll find a place for it and it will just click like I always do. I mean, I go around and look at different areas, and then all of a sudden it just clicks. Like, yeah, there you go. That'll work. I haven't found it yet. I hadn't really looked. See, how is somebody going to work this way? So yeah, that's going to be in the way to put it right there. I'm still thinking about this area right here. Because see, we've got these two. We've got the Jack Daniels. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm not going to do the honey milk production. I want to see what this thing's going to look like real quick. Yeah, we don't need more milk on this map. So I just need the honey. I think it's a really cool mod for put in the board pallets and then get the hives and take it to the little honey building and make honey. And because we're using board pallets, it kind of blends right here with the stuff that's already there. That's why I'm thinking about putting it here. Okay. Oh, I still got that parking garage I got to deal with. Okay. Okay, there's nothing needed back there. I'm just testing different stuff, guys. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm concentrating, man. I'm concentrating. Like I'm studying for a test or something. See, I'm just looking at it when you pull in, you'll pull straight in, pick up, do a big U-turn right here, and go out. If it's like that. But again, I'm just testing. Let's see. Let's see. I don't like it like that. Just thinking, guys. Believe me, I understand what you're going through there, Pat. I found out for myself. Yeah, you gotta, because once you place it and you start doing stuff with it, you're kind of stuck with it there unless you want to start all over. So see, here's my idea, because I've got a lot of, and I could continue this. Yeah, I can continue all that. Holy shit. Where'd my damn crop duster go? Am I in the right? See, yeah, I'm in the right one. Where the hell did it go? I did something wrong. I thought the crop duster has been there this whole time. Because I took it out of the map for version 2.2, but then oh shit. God damn it. That crop duster should have been sitting right there. I didn't touch it. I'm saving right now. Where in the hell did my crop duster go? Evidently I put the wrong folder in here, so let's see, save. Let me see, maps. Whoops. Fuck. Well, I never went out there, Jeff. I never went out there to look for it. I just knew it was back there. What the hell did I do with it? I deleted it from version 2.2, but I backed up the map, then I deleted it and put in 2.2, and then I went to my backup map and put it back in my folder. And I opened it and went over there, and it was there. And after that, then I started working on the Platter's Peanuts. But I never swapped out my map. What in the hell happened to my... I'm back here looking for it, guys. See, I got it right here. It's in the folder. See, is it in this? Is it in my game folder now? Yeah, it's right here. I've got it. Hanger, everything. And I never went over there and deleted the damn thing. I even sent this map to Maverick this morning to have him take a look at the crop duster. That is crazy shit right there. Hold on, let me pull up my map from the 30th. I'm gonna open it up. Might be at howdy everybody. I finally caught a lot. Hey driver, how you doing, Eric? That is crazy. I mean, my runway and everything that I'd put in is gone. And I worked on it after I released version 2.2. It was in the map, a whole map file was in my mods folder. And that's the one I've been working with. I never went over and deleted it. I deleted it for 2.2, but like I said, I brought actually I never removed mine from the mods folder. I just duplicated it, went into the duplication, deleted the crop duster, saved it, zipped it, and put it in the zip folder and loaded it to Dropbox. Then I went back into my map folder, or my game folder, opened up the i3D, and I've been working on the crop duster since I released 2.2. So I don't know what would have happened to it. And in that same folder, I started working on the platters. So let me look. This is crazy. That absolutely makes no sense. It is not there. I guess I accidentally deleted it over here. Yeah, carbon, planters, yeah. It would have been right underneath carton fabric. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Wow. Okay, well, I'll just have to put it back in. Nothing I can do now. It's gone. And it'd be easier to put that back in and to start over on the platters. So I'll just have to put it back in. I did it once. I think I can do it again. Guys, has anybody ever used this this honey factory? This is where you're going to make the hives. Has anybody used it? Does it make the hives pretty quick? Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Well, let's see. The product per hour is 100. Let's see what the output on it is. I'll look at the factor on it. I think the factor was at 5. That was pretty quick. Oh shit. Oh, it's a pallet spawner. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to redo all that for it'll work on the map. Oh shit, I need to know what the, I don't have the hives themselves. What does the hives look like? because they're not showing up here. Let me see if they're over here. Okay, I'm going to change camera views. You guys tell me if this is what the hives look like. I'm slowing down a little bit so I can get in this building. Is these the hives, guys, right here? Is this what comes out outside of that other building? Oh shit. Fucking light. Doesn't look like it's going to let me highlight it. Yeah, it looks like that would be the hives. Okay. So let me get way low down here and see if it's going to let me click on these hives without lighting up the lights. Nope. Well, you son of a gun. It's surely not letting me click on that hive. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to click on the hive and see what lights up. I ain't nowhere near a light, and it lights up the light. That's just great. That's GE at its finest. Son of a bitch. Fuck out of my way. Hopefully this is it. Okay, you guys are saying, yeah, that's the hive. Okay, good. Okay. So let me see what that looks like. All the way around. So this is exactly what comes out. Oh, and it spawns over here. So this is what pops up right there, and it looks like it's going to do it like one at a time. But I'm going to change that. But is that what pops up here that you pick up and you move over to here and drop off right here where it says B? Tell me if I'm on the right track. I don't know if Sharky said yes. Okay, correct. Okay. So those So let me change. That helps a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So that makes sense. So I'll get those later. Here is just the planks. Does anything come into this little thing here, guys? Right here? Tell me if anything comes there when you put in the board pallets. Is that where the board pallets show up? Or do they show up right here on the side? Because I don't know what this thing here is. What's the purpose of that unless the pallets or board pallets show up there? No. So Sharky, where does the pallets or the boards, where do they show up at when you drop them off? Do they show up at all? Left side. Okay, that's what I was saying. These board pallets right here, guys, are they there when the game, before you put any product in there, or does these show up when you drop off boards? Because see, I'm going to have the front of this right here to drop off the board pallets. And I think I'm going to have you drop off the beehives right here. Okay, that's what I needed to know. So these boards pop up when you put in product. They're not there in the beginning. Okay, got it. Makes sense now. And then I'll have, okay, so I don't need this pallet spawner. Well, I'll wait and get rid of that in a minute. First I'm just trying to get a visual here how I want it. Because here's what I'm thinking. Instead of having two, I'm only going to put in one. But I'm going to speed it up enough to where it's almost like you got four. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm going to put in one beehive factory. But I can speed it up enough. See, palette file name. Oh, see, that's because of the spawning. But I can speed it up to where it's going to feel like you have four of them. Because right here on this product, on the slow, I'm going to change the name of that too. I don't like that name at all. Okay. Because we don't need 2 or 3 or 4 of these things. I just got to figure out how I want it. And then where you take the beehive should not be next to the hive maker. So now I got to find a place for the hive, or where it makes the honey, because I don't want it right next door to it. But I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, so let me bring this out a little bit, because here's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting you, well, no. Yeah, I was wanting you to be able to go around, drop off, pick up here, right there, drive, make the turn, but that's not going to work either, because of what else I've got pictured to do. So here's the deal. Okay. I think it goes, no it doesn't. These are going to be in each separate, okay. Guys, you didn't answer me. I can speed this thing up to where you almost have 4, or where you actually have 4 beehives at the rate it's going on the other map. I'll just speed up production, because I'm going to make the hives show up in a shelf, or I'm going to have it show up in like a shack. And then the board pallets, I'm going to have like a caution thing going across here. And the board pallets, when you drop them off here, they're going to stack all the way over here. I just got to get rid of these trees so I can make this wider. Okay, Sharky. Thank you, buddy. Oh shit, I'm at 2 hours. Thank you, buddy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this, and I'll be right back, man. Let me wait till this deletes, and then I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, I don't want several of these, or even 2 of them. I was thinking about putting in 2, but then there's no reason to. Okay, I'm going to save. I went over 9 minutes. Damn it. It's hard to believe I've already been on here 2 hours. He's a pretty girl. Okay. It's still saving, guys. You want to get down? Go ahead. Okay. As soon as it's done saving, I'm going to end, and I'll be right back. I need to set up the next live stream. So, guys, come back. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and to the right of that, hit that bell. And as soon as I come back live today, tomorrow, next week, you're going to get an alert that I'm live. So make sure you do that. Like the video, please. It helps people find it in the search engines. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to end right here, and I'll be right back, guys.